What's good, superstars? Back with another Vivi video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the building, in the garage. Oh, get off me. Get off me. Get off me. I like being separated from you.
Now
guys,
we actually have to battle it out in person.
Yeah, it actually hurts this way. Guys, if you are new here, please don't forget, become a superstar. Hit the subscribe button down below. Don't worry about our lighting. We are in the garage, as you can tell. Really wild day for us, but make sure you hit the subscribe button and you will have great things coming to you. I mean, like bowls of grapes just showing up at your door, and you can eat grapes all day long. Also, don't forget, become a superstar VIP. Very important if you want that juju for the drops. I mean, today there was a huge drop, so definitely needed the juju for that one if you went for it. So definitely become a superstar VIP. You get funky badges like that. We also post all our buys and sells on the member page. We also have an advertising page for you guys if you want to advertise a collectible up for sale or one that you're looking for. And here's a list of the bunch of people that are just joined the membership. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. But there's also one more that joined. We weren't able to update the sheet because we haven't had internet all day. It's wild. Anybody in Canada, you know the deal right now. It's been crazy. No internet, no cable, no phone lines. It's been nuts. So we're just getting a little bit back now, but they're saying it could be days. So we'll try to update it as soon as we can.
Well, there was a tweet that said it could be weeks, but I don't know.
Oh my God.
We'll see.
I hope not. But luckily we're on different providers, so maybe I'll have to do some more garage videos with Rob at his house. So follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We will provide updates for what's going on in Canada and all other things and what we're buying. I guess today I want to talk about the drop. Like, I'm very excited about this one.
What a great drop.
Follow us on the Vivi app, Fastos number 6909. Today I was supposed to go in and follow everybody back, but couldn't get on my phone, so did not do that yet. It will come. It will come soon, but don't worry about that. Twitter, let's pull it up. Here, I was able to get to a coffee shop, and they had a little bit of Wi-Fi. I pulled it up. I said, internet is down. Our last video must have broke the internet. True. If you haven't seen that, go watch it. For most people today, Rob has internet, but I don't. Hopefully sorted soon. So Rob has the Wi-Fi at his house, but doesn't have phone internet. It's a mess.
It's a mess. The coffee shops here, it was incredible. I went to them. They are packed with people with Wi-Fi. Everybody was watching our video yesterday on the topic of ownership. If you haven't already, go check it out. I think it's going to be a big topic long term. And a lot of discussion, I think, can be generated from that. So if you haven't already, take a look. Yeah,
and if you scroll up a little bit here, Brock McBlockchain posted something pretty cool. Said probably nothing, and he has a bunch of fish, but he also has some of the Marvel Mighties or Miracornos or Unicornos. So I don't know if this is some type of gamification. Maybe you guys know, but it says challengers, so it kind of hints at that, I would think.
It looks like you're looking to create some changes to that. That's pretty cool.
Then we got some cool photos that I saw.
Somebody the dinos are the best. They are.
They look so good. And real trees in the background, like crazy.
That is so sick. I love this. Really nice.
I love the outpost.
Oh yeah.
Look with Bart out the window.
Oh my God! Some of the stuff people come up with is incredible, man.
That's great.
Oh, that is great. There we go. Look at that.
Todd just watching over.
Solid.
Yep. And there's our video that we were talking about. So make sure you guys go check out yesterday's video. Really cool video. Yeah. So why don't you go to the Omi token burns first?
That first. Okay.
So we just wanted to point out that the burns, actually, let's pull it up like this because I think it's easier to see with this one. Yeah. So the gems in app have been skyrocketing, Rob.
Yeah, they've gone up a full 1%. I think that's going to make a big dent, I think, in the long run.
Yeah, I think that this is it. This is maybe the turn that we've been waiting for, the 1 million gems coming into the app. So very exciting times.
Well, it's gonna be interesting tracking gems in app going forward, just because we know with the death of off-app gems, which I still think people are probably going to do it a little bit, but with forcing people now to start buying gems in app, we should start seeing this number being more relevant, right? Like it should grow more.
It'll organically get there. It'll organically get to the point.
And I also can't wait till MTLs fully roll out, because you can only withdraw 50 grand a week.
Yeah.
So if there's a lot of money right now just chilling in the app, I would love to see how as MTL gets rolled out, are we going to see couple million offset per day? I don't know.
I know when I get it, I'm cashing out 2 million at least. So at that point, I'll let you guys know. But I still have not gotten it yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Also, the stamps. These are cool. Actually, I really like these. They're gonna be 6 gems, I think.
Yes, stamps are always. I feel personally that stamps are always a safe bet to go for.
These ones look cool. Look at this. F.A. George Washington.
Nice. That's pretty cool. 1851.
So I think these are like reprints or designs from like 2016 of mid-century, mid-19th century or something.
Well,
like
5,800 mints on this one. The next one here, Benjamin Franklin, 1861. You got 5,800 mints. That's
Yeah.
the price of 6. You got 1860 George Washington, 4,800 mints. And then you got, again, Benjamin Franklin, the originally 1 cent.
Ooh.
3,800 on this one. And then keep going down. You got another George Washington here, originally 90 cents. Ultra rare. You got 2,800 mints. And then Abraham Lincoln, the original 15 cents. 2,800, and there's a lot.
Oh my god!
And then the souvenir sheet, Classics Forever souvenir sheet. This one here is 1,800.
I do think that the top of the market on these will be at the beginning or like the first day that they drop. I think just because San Diego Comic-Con coming up, people are kind of hoping to flip these to get some gems for that. So I would be a little bit careful maybe in the secondary.
Yeah.
But the fee is only 4.5% on stamps, so it's nothing crazy.
It helps. It helps for doing some gifting, let's say.
Yeah.
But yeah, like in the end, there's a lot of these stamps. I guess if you're rolling the dice on this one, there's a lot that you might get.
I think I'm gonna go for it for the immediate flip.
Usually for the stamps, I don't mind. I find them different than comics. Comics, okay, you go for them. You kind of know what you're getting. I've always liked having a few stamps. Maybe it's the lower fee. I don't mind having them. I'm not really a stamp collector. I'm not really connected with them, but going for a drop every once in a while, I'm in the mood to roll the dice.
Yeah.
Why not on one of these stamps? Why not?
I think I'll permanently go into them maybe a little bit later on once they settle their price.
Now, speaking of going for drops, this was a great drop.
I know. I can't believe that nobody went for this. We were kind of saying we didn't like this drop yesterday because we didn't want you guys to take them all, and you left them all for us to take. I think they're still in the store. Actually, maybe I should buy another one, but I haven't.
We gotta buy another. I think half of them are still available.
Yeah, and I haven't had Wi-Fi all day, so let's just check quickly.
Now that you have them.
But no, guys, if you're not,
I did check the secret rare.
It's like 160 or something.
Yeah,
right?
the secret rares were overlisted. I think the rest of them went underlisted. I think that was kind of expected with this drop, especially because the store is not sold out yet, right? You could still buy it in the store. Yeah,
I know.
I mean, what do you think? This is one of Vivi's best on this one?
I think that Vivi pulled out all the stops for this one.
So we were talking about it because it was really interesting that they had a pedestal on this one. We think the hammer would be better if it was on its own.
Yeah.
And it's clearly a marketing thing. So this drop was it's a marketing drop. Like they intended this drop to be marketing. We thought maybe in the future the pedestals, it's for a different movie each time, right? Thor.
You hope they can take me.
The Dark World. These are all different Thor movies. Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Then you got the Avengers, Infinity War. So,
guys, we didn't go for this drop. We're just being a little bit sarcastic here because there were some comments yesterday about if we don't like it, don't go for it kind of thing.
Yeah, we did have a comment, and we didn't go for it because we don't like it. We agree. I think most people didn't like them, but Vivi does have a way of finding the buyers, and most things in the store eventually do sell out. So I wouldn't be surprised if this does eventually sell out, regardless of us personally not liking it. So
it's just like you buy one at 60 and you can get one that's worth like whatever 13.
Yeah, I mean, if someone wants to complete the set, maybe they're a big Thor fan.
That's true.
They can do it for pretty cheap.
And
it's not a crazy Lomans too.
It's not a crazy big amount either.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well,
all right. Let's
move on now to the topic of the video. This time we have nothing to pull up for you, but let's talk about marketing. You want to start us off?
Yeah. Shout out to Rob's stuff. I saw this on one of his live streams recently, so you guys should go check it out. I think he called it something similar, like about marketing for Vivi, and he asked the community for their ideas. So I thought it was a really cool idea. So I wanted to kind of maybe me and Rob had a little bit of discussion before the video. We wanted to talk about what we think maybe the best types of marketing will be to get us to that next level. Like we all know we're in the recession now, stuff's going down. It is what it is. But long term, Rob and I really believe in this project. We think that we are going to get miles and miles ahead of where we are right now. But the one thing that we think will help kickstart it will be the marketing. And we do know that we have San Diego Comic-Con coming here. I don't know if that's necessarily the marketing that's going to help propel us in the right direction. I think it'll help us bring new users, but I think there's other types of marketing that will eventually be the marketing that will bring in the money.
Yeah, like with marketing too, it's I don't think it's one of these overnight success things. It's a bunch of little things like building a pyramid that as you build the base, it kind of exponentially grows and you can keep building up to a point. going in person to a place like Comic-Con where you should be able to find real people who are true fans of comics and they're true fans of Marvel, and Vivi's going to be connected with Marvel and all that. It should definitely bring in new people, but is it going to be enough to bring in the new people? No, I don't think there will ever be one event that's enough to just bring in all the people. It's going to have to be a group
combination.
of things. Yeah. So like, we just want to speculate, what could these things be? So I'm thinking for the first one, this is the one actually you brought up, right? About affiliate marketing.
Yeah, that was from Rob's Stuff Stream. So he had the idea of affiliate marketing, which, if you don't know, on the internet, there's all kinds of affiliate marketing. It's almost like if we were to leave a link down below, say, join Vivi, and then we'll get like 10 gems for getting you to join. So it's almost like getting the user base to be the marketers and marketing the app. And I think that that's something that will happen. I think that that's maybe why they have the limits to do cash out, like why you need to have 1,000 gems in, because maybe if you're just doing this to build up your gem stack, maybe you'll get like 10 gems for free. So you have to get like 100 people or whatever it is.
I mean, referral codes. Yeah. I mean, other websites, other projects do have incentives for you if you were to refer. You see it all the time with crypto exchanges. You see it with stock exchanges. Yeah. If you refer a friend, they give you a small benefit. So I think that's something.
I think that's coming.
Yeah, I think that could be pretty helpful. I also think this is a little bit of a different one, and I've seen it discussed a little bit on Twitter. But I can see Vivi taking this route that eventually they're going to go with affiliate or loyalty programs. Big companies might come to Vivi because they want to be able to offer an NFT. They don't want to think about it too much. They might go to Vivi as an NFT provider and say, listen, I want to create an NFT that people who buy this NFT, it's essentially like joining my loyalty program. So we do it all the time with points, right? Yeah. There's no reason why blockchain technology can't be used with like loyalty program point systems. Maybe big companies will start using Vivi. You go to Vivi to buy their NFT, and then that gives you an added benefit through utility of some other company on the loyalty program.
Yeah, I think definitely pairing with other companies off app is going to be huge, just because to get brand recognition out there. Speaking of pairing, the next one on our list here is pairing physical with digital. Now, I think even when, for example, Pokemon comes or something like that, like now you see it, they are doing Pokemon cards that are tied to, or not tied to, but like the branding is Pokemon Go. So the card set that just came out is to do with Pokemon Go. So kind of tying that game in with the trading card game.
That just came out.
So what if they do a Pokemon Vivi set in trading cards? And then that promo code that they give you might get you a random Pokemon or whatever when you input it on Vivi. So that's something where they might be able to pair digital and physical. They already have it now where you can put in a promo code and get the trading card online game. What's so hard to make it where you actually get it on the app? And it doesn't have to be Pokemon. We don't have it yet. But if it, like any other brand could do this type of thing, if a real life collectible exists.
It's really limitless. I think digital collectibles go hand in hand with the physical counterparts. I like what you mentioned about Pokemon Go. I saw it was very intriguing. I don't really know the specifics of how they've connected it to the game, but you're right. Let's say they do bring in Pokemon. Why not connect it to an own Pokemon set that's related to Vivi? Or,
that'd be huge.
I mean, they don't even need that. At the end of the day, they don't even need to connect it if they didn't want
to. If they just had Pokemon, it'd be huge.
If they just had it in it gets me so excited. I already want to go like sell all my stuff and then be prepared, right? The ultimate gem squeeze event. But people are doing it right now. They're pairing physicals with digitals. So it doesn't surprise me. We got Pairology too, who has a whole website dealing with pairing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That deals with pairing. That he wants to find a place for people to come and they can find and connect their two.
And when there's a big enough user base, I think that's going to be really important,
right?
And very sought after. Not necessarily for mint numbers. Like someone could have a really high mint they want to pair. It doesn't have to necessarily be low mint.
Exactly.
When it comes to that.
So the next one is like Happy Meals. Like this one here is like the equivalent of a promo code. We know the promo code's already in the app. So I haven't used it yet. I know that it's there and it's available to be used.
Yeah.
But it can go so much further. We've seen it already used in the Jurassic Park movie. We've seen it already used in the movie theaters. Why can't it go beyond that? Why can't it be used in restaurants, right? Why can't digital collectibles be the new Happy Meal? You go to McDonald's, I remember as a kid to get a little toy. Why can't it be digital?
They have a cost, even though that cost is probably not huge because they buy so many little toys for those Happy Meals. but you can basically eliminate that line item.
Yeah.
When you put in an NFT promo code. And I think that, I forget if it was Vivi Magic or somebody posted where they had a barcode on a Happy Meal box.
No way.
And if you scanned it, it gave you some kind of access or something. I don't know if it
There
gave
you
you, it didn't give you an NFT, but it gave you something. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I can definitely see that being a thing. Like if they don't have the toy and that's your thing now, I could definitely see if Vivi were able to get in bed with McDonald's, like that would be huge.
And why can't they, right?
They probably could.
They're already in bed with some of the biggest
They probably
brands.
might even be there already.
Who knows, right? They already have deals with some of the biggest companies in the world, aka
we
Disney.
know Disney's always at McDonald's.
That's right.
Toys and all that. So
that's right. And then we had Non-Fungible Wonderful there, always speculating about the deals with Apple, right? Vivi's connections with Apple, Vivi's connection with Elon Musk, Starlink.
Shout out Putting Cheek Skin, Starlink.
Yeah, exactly. Putting Cheeks is got it right now. So there's all these guys seem to be connected, and hopefully eventually in time that Vivi is going to be that place that you go for these things. But that's the next topic that we're thinking about when it comes to utility and it comes to marketing is giving access to certain benefits or events.
Yeah.
So not everyone's going to be savvy to, Vivi can be that provider for giving access or benefits for these companies. They just need someone to help document for them in a fun way.
Yeah.
How how you can be able to do whatever benefit it might end up being, getting access to a movie. We've already seen
it with the 007, but it was only 7 tickets for, and I don't remember how many each ticket gave them though. I think he gave them a bunch of access.
It was such a limited run, but why in the future, why not make it like a huge Marvel movies coming out? Everybody wants to watch it.
You already got Marvel.
If you have this Eye of Agamotto, then you have the ability to go the day before to go watch the early screening.
Or just sell the ticket. Sell the ticket through Vivi. Here's your ticket. It's an NFT. Because then after the fact, think about it like this. You're going to have a collectible ticket at that point. People go to the movie, they buy a popcorn bucket. What if you go to the movie and your ticket is an NFT? You don't have to worry about it getting damaged, wrecked. There's people who collect their movie ticket stubs.
So I can see this being done in sports.
Everywhere.
The sports,
Super Bowl. Imagine Super Bowl. NFT tickets.
Sports is a perfect example. I have so many games I went to where I have the hard copy ticket, and unfortunately, very difficult to not lose them, to not destroy them. Very hard to keep everything in pristine condition. If I had, and now many of the sports, sports teams, they don't even want to sell the physical tickets anymore. Here in Toronto, they don't even give you physical tickets anymore. They're all digital. So why not start giving people a digital collectible version of the ticket? Give them one that they can see in AR or whatever, so they can actually have it recorded on a blockchain forever, and that's their new collectible that might be worth something in the future. Because now you scan, it's gone.
Think about it like this, all right? When you're trying to get into an event that you know is going to sell out the day the tickets come, what if it were the Vivi drop to get the ticket? So you're trying to get a ticket for the Super Bowl. Wow. Super Bowl drop day, you get on Vivi, you're smashing the buy now button, and you get the ticket, and now you can go to the Super Bowl. You have to buy it still, but can you imagine?
Why not?
Think about that. And then you have the marketplace to sell the ticket.
That's right.
It's already there. Everything's set up. I think that'd be a fantastic marketing play. And if you're going to use it for tickets, then people are just going to be in the app browsing. Oh, I can buy a Batman, or I can buy whatever, like a helmet for maybe the team. Because I think they have some kind of NFL deal, or they did, and maybe they don't anymore. But that's the way to do it.
Well, the way it is right now is that, in a sense, it's centralized. Like that, you have let's say, whatever sports team it is, you have them recording who, let's say, their season ticket holders are, and then they continuously offer that. Then again, if there's no reason why you can't have that blockchain recorded for everybody to see, so it stays fair. So you can. They will eventually want this. They want as much recorded as possible, so they can have as much power as possible. So I can see that happening huge with the sports, and when it comes to added benefits or events, and going into those sports is going to help the marketing.
Yeah.
You have such a huge fan base there that can only help.
And they're collectors. They are collectors. Sports people are collectors. Ask Vivi Vault, ask all these guys who collect cards. That'll be huge for Vivi, and I think that they're going that way for sure.
Yeah. Now another one was access to extra features. We have MCP Pro, we got OUP. They're basically doing that internally. But what if other companies or even Vivi themselves start offering NFTs that if you own them, you get a special access to certain features either within Vivi or another app that's partnered with Vivi?
That would be cool. Yeah. It's almost similar to like the event thing, but instead of being an event, you would have access or like a password or something attached to it, or like a promo code where you can get into another app.
Yeah.
or open up features. Like you said, what if it's accessories? What if you buy something and that unlocks, say it's like related to the same theme. So right now we have Superman and they drop a cape or something like that. And then you buy that cape. Now you can use the cape on your other collectible. But if you don't have that cape, then you can't do it or something like, or if you put this cape, then Superman becomes animated or something like that. Like that type of way. For
internal within the Vivi ecosystem, that's good utility for sure. Yeah. That's good. But in terms of marketing, I think that going outside of the app or giving through giving up other app providers might, like, let's say you have a game that, let's say you have like a Disney Magic Kingdom game that, right? Let's say, because that game's all about collecting. Yeah. There's actually, it's an app, Superstar Kate's big into it, where you're collecting different Disney characters. Oh. What if you were to do it more in like a, an actual AR environment? Then you start connecting. We saw it with the emojis, right? The Emoji Blast game, and we saw the same thing. You start connecting these different games to Vivi, all of a sudden you're slowly bringing in more people. You're building the pyramid. You're building that base.
And those things already have user bases. Like if you were to go into existing games.
Right, exactly.
That's pretty cool.
The last one we got here, AR integration. Why don't you talk about that one?
So I think that this is probably the biggest type of marketing besides affiliate. Maybe I think affiliate might be one of the biggest, just because you give people incentive to go market for you, and you can pay them a little bit and probably get a lot of results from it. But AR integration, I think, is what will show people who are new to Vivi. And if you get big brands doing AR integration, where it's like, okay, we got Apple glasses now, come to our store and look at this thing over here, and you'll get like, or if you can like somehow tie it where you look through your glasses at that AR NFT, then it like checks a box or something, and then now you automatically get like a check marker. Like if it's at Starbucks, you go there, they have a Starbucks mug NFT, you go there, you look at the NFT, it puts a check mark, and you get a check mark on like some ticket, and once you hit like 10 things, or you go to 10 different Starbucks and you hit the 10 checks, then you get a free drink, something like that. Starbucks is all about rewards like that. So maybe it's not, I don't know if they have a deal with Starbucks or not, but like something like that, where I'm talking about AR integration, where you actually have to walk somewhere and do a task or complete a mission or something like that. And that's going to get people going, because then people are going to say, why are you going to that Starbucks? There's one right beside my house. Well, I got to go here because then I get a check mark and then I can get this. You know what I mean? Like something like that.
AR integration, we always talk about how we're so early. When AR integration finally comes, when people actually start utilizing these metaverse glasses, if you want to call it, when they start actually using it and they start needing in their life that extra utility, when they start needing these NFTs to bring in, this is going to be the ultimate marketing.
We saw it with Pokemon Go, guys. When Pokemon Go first dropped, and they had all those websites where you can actually see where the Pokemon were, and there was Dragonites that people wanted to go get. People were like running into traffic to get these Dragonites.
Yeah.
So can you imagine if the draw becomes something where people are rushing to places, like then every brand in the world is going to want to do something like this to bring people to their store, or bring people to their event.
Well, the thing about Pokemon with the AR integration is that
it doesn't have to be Pokemon.
It's the perfect, but the Pokemon is a great example because it is the perfect recipe for success. It's so collectible in nature.
Yeah.
So you have an NFT that is recorded in a blockchain forever. So you have an Pokemon NFT collection, for example. Then on top of that, you can gamify it. So now you can have the ownership with the gamification. It becomes the perfect storm. That's the AR integration we're talking about, because people are going to be desperate to play that game. They're going to want to play it so bad. They're going to want Pokemon. They're going to have to go buy them, collect them, whatever. In the Viverse, maybe you can win them. Who knows?
Yeah,
right?
That'd be cool.
Maybe you can win them. Maybe it's going to be a casino. You can gamble them. Remember that one? We did another video on that. So that will be the ultimate, I think, marketing. And then that's a long way out. I think we're many years away from that. But we have a lot of time between now and then to continue to collect. We have a lot of time to continue to grow, become more knowledgeable about the space, and let the NFT space in general grow as a whole.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So guys, if you have any other ideas that you want to know or that you think of for marketing, let us know down below. And Vivi, if you're watching it, check out our users' comments and see, maybe you get some ideas from there. Maybe you got some ideas from this video. I know that a lot of them we got through Rob Stuff's channel, so go check out that video as well about marketing. A bunch of creators are doing this type of thing, so thought it'd be pretty cool to bring it to you guys, just in case I know we have a lot of overlap with Rob, but maybe there's some new people who didn't see that video. So it's good to have the conversation and open it up and come up with some creative ideas to get this thing going. Because guys, we want this to succeed long term more than anybody. All right. So we may be one of the more critical people of the project, but it's all in good love, and we want things to do well here. I didn't forget it. I brought it from home. Oh my God.
Wow.
For the members.
Wow.
We just got a big one. Also on the Vivi app. We got Steve Rogers.
There we go.
I think it's Steve Rogers.
I love it. It's Captain America.
Captain America. But that is going into the draw.
Let me see that. Look at these.
That is crazy. That one looks cool.
That one's actually very, very nice.
So
I like it.
Not a bad ball. We had Tinkerbell, we got Captain America, and we got Lightning McQueen in that draw.
Yeah. How many have we opened now?
We've opened 5, so I got 5 more, and then we're going to do a draw, and the winner from the VIP will get to pick 5 out of those 10 that they want to keep.
Perfect.
And we'll ship it out to you guys. So if you're not in the VIP already, you want to take part in that draw, it's the mini brand Disney version. So it's pretty cool because a lot of them are relatable to what we already got on the app. And
like Joe said, we'd love to hear from you. So make sure you let us know below. We want to hear what you guys think about today's video, whether you have a different idea about how the marketing is going to go, or you agree with everything. Even if you just say, yeah, I think those are all great ideas. Perfect. We want to hear from you. If you have something to add, let us know below. Maybe in a future video, we'll be able to include that. By the way, don't forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, join the Superstar fam. Can't wait to hear from you. And now you can also become a Superstar VIP. Of course, buys and sells, I think, is pretty valuable so far, tracking, that whole low mint thing that was going on as well. And then you got our spreadsheet for the drops. We obviously didn't use it for the Thor drop, but maybe for the stamp drop, it might be something you might want to use. Members get 5 for free. In the description, get 3. Now you have a chance at giveaways here. Our first giveaway is going to be these cool little Disney minis. So just a little bit of fun for everybody. And of course, we appreciate all the members that we've had so far. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you on the next one.